So this is the truth of what happened with the Dragon Ball Super Superhero end credit scene. A few hours ago, Unreal and Gaming posted this on Twitter. In case you were wondering, apparently this is what Team Gotenks looks like in Dragon Ball Super Superhero right after the end of the movie. Should have seen this over Fat Gotenks in my opinion. He looks cool here. This got the Dragon Ball Super community in a buzz. The end credit scene, it seems and feels like not only did the team behind Superhero actually take the superhero aspect to heart and brought some Marvel energy to the movie, bringing an end credit scene, giving us hope for a sequel or something else that we should have seen, but at the same time, it seems like there was a concept for Gotenks to not be a spoof basically in the entire movie, because if you don't know, Gotenks, he's basically just Fat Gotenks in the entire movie. Goten and Trunks do not train, they are out of sync, they do not do anything when it comes to combat, and so they haven't done the fusion dance in quite some time, and they mess it up, and that's the reason that we get Fat Gotenks. Now, Fat Gotenks, granted, does have a major part to play in the movie in damaging Cell, but at the same time, you gotta think, if this guy is this strong in his fat form, how strong is this motherfucker in this form? How strong would he be if this form was perfected, if Gotenks was perfected? Well, then a few hours later, Unreal posted, "Never mind, turns out it's fake. Well, that sucks." And it seems like that is the consensus about this image. It is not real, it is fake. It is fan edited from this image right here, the fat version of Gotenks. Somebody just made a far better version of it, basically the original. So the detective that I am, I scoured high and low trying to find out who made this edit for this movie and if it 100% was not real. If there was no end credit scene, I searched high and low, asked plenty of people, also talking to Unreal and Ronaldo, who basically was the one that blew the beans off this cake. We could not find who made this. By the time this video airs, maybe we'll know, but unfortunately right now we don't. But that leaves a question in the air. What if we got this version of Gotenks? How strong would it be? Personally for me, I think that it wouldn't be that strong based on the fact that Goten and Trunks don't train and basically have been slack in the last couple of years, so they're not really combatants. So with Goten and Trunks not really training, he wouldn't really be that strong, at least not strong enough to take out this type of Cell on his own. And I feel like if they added another boss level character like this, it would basically take the shine off Piccolo and Gohan's new forms, and the fact that they killed Cell Max together. It was teamwork, because Gotenks on his own is pretty powerful, even in a state right here where he hasn't been training. Plus, on top of that, you guys already know my stance. If you guys have been fucking with me for long enough, you guys know that Gotenks is not one of my favorite characters, it's one of my least favorite characters, and I feel like Goten and Trunks really have something special separate. They can be their own characters separate, and if time allows and something happens, then they can fuse together to face a threat. But I think that shouldn't be the main thing that they're good at. I think that they should be given enough energy and power-ups and transformations and skill separately. I think Goten definitely is being used incorrectly in the entirety of Dragon Ball. Trunks, on the other hand, we've seen plenty of badass versions of Trunks already, so I don't think that his is too much of a waste, but Goten actually has something that could be special to him, and I feel like, again, they need to use him better. And since this seems to be fake, honestly, they should have gone with an end credit scene 100%. Because that way it would have gotten us hyped up for the next movie, which has already basically been announced, and at the same time it would have definitely felt very much Marvel-esque, very much superhero-y to have that in there.
Subscribe for more content.